gonna start the video?
Seems like you just started a video.
I pressed play
And you
or
start
record.
and you start talking.
What's up, everybody? It's Christy and Walter
Hey, how you doing?
from the Boxtruck couple. Y'all just don't know what I go through. Anyway.
Y'all don't know what I go through. That's what it is. That's what that is.
Christy and Walter from the Boxtruck
Everything
couple.
she say, apply to herself.
What's up, everybody? It's
Not
Christy.
to me, herself.
Good morning, everybody. It's Christy from the Boxtruck couple.
And I'm Walter.
And today we're going to give you a little story time. Before we get into the story time, though, if you're not a current subscriber, make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know every time we upload a video. Also, if you're interested in ELD service, all you got to do is contact Edward Jones right here from Keep Trucking. And if you're interested in a factoring company, we use RTS and they're pretty awesome. Contact Justin. His information will be right here on the screen. All right. Today we want to tell you about our trip to Dothan, Alabama. You probably saw in the last video that we made it to Dothan, but I crashed the drone. And so we want to tell you how that happened and what happened during the process.
And see, I know y'all be saying like, he always trying to put it on her. He always talking about her. But man, you just don't know, man. It be her. I tell her, I was like, okay, so let me tell you what happened. Okay, so we got to the play, right? Mm-hmm. And so, you know, I did my little dance out there. Y'all seen my little dance. I did my little dance and everything. I was like, yeah, we got to the play. Hey. I bagged on up, you know what I mean? I turned around, you seen all that space out there. I said, yeah, man. So she got a nice little space. She can go ahead on, since we got the drone, they're going to be our first flight with the drone. As we done took a load, you know, we done made it to the play. Mm-hmm. And I said, she got a lot of space. It ain't like she got no lot of trees and nothing like that. Right. So I was like, man, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm feeling it, you know. So she got the drone crunk up in flight. She got the drone in flight. And, I was like, put the drone on out there a little bit, you know, before you bring it up, just put it out there and bring it up. She wanted to have it way close to the truck. Man, I was like, man, put the drone on out there. So she put the drone out there. She got the drone up. So we started playing with the drone, right? So
I played with it first.
She played.
But I'm a little afraid of it. Like, I don't take it up high or far away and stuff like that. So he got the remote.
She played with it first because she the one who get it programmed and all that right there. But, you know, I'm going to start getting the program and everything. I'm a little slow with that right now.
I ain't going to teach him how to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to learn how. I know how to do it by myself. And well, anyway, she started playing with the drone. I was like, can I fly the drone? She was like, here you go. So I'm starting flying the drone.
So you saying I was salty about getting?
Yeah. She was look. She said salty. I said stingy. She want to be selfie with the drone. She want to play with it. She don't want to. You know, she don't want to share her toy.
Why you feel like I was?
The folks sent the drone to both of us. Anyway, so I got the drone.
Not being stingy.
I got the drone. I'm playing with it. I'm trying to see what the controls are. You know what I mean? Well, how can I make it do this? How can I make it do that? I take it up, take it back, bring it on down. She said, I bring it towards. So y'all seen the part where it came toward the truck, both of us standing there. She was like, don't crash the drone. You gonna crash it. I just said,
but why did I say that,
though? The drone here.
Why did I say that, though?
This is why I think she said, because she feel like I'm not mechanically inclined.
I know you're mechanically inclined.
To fly the drone.
I said it because you crashed the drone in the house.
Yeah,
and
my first time ever. And I had took it through the.
It wasn't no real crash. It just hit the doorway. He was trying to turn the corner with the drone.
And it
hit the doorway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a real crash.
No, it wasn't no real crash. But she had a real crash.
We ain't got there yet.
She had this whole big old space. Y'all saw it.
We ain't got there yet.
Building 200 yards long, and she crashed the drone.
It was a simple
mistake. to the building. I'm like,
can we get there? Can you tell the
she
people
said,
so
don't
the drone
crash
can't?
the drone. Don't crash the drone. I was like, okay. All right, then. I'm telling myself, I was like, man, she talking about don't crash the drone. All right, then. I'll hear your toy. I just gave her a toy.
He played with it for like 30 minutes.
I went on, no, it wasn't no 30 minutes. I went on
like
about
it.
myself. I went on in the building, right? And go see one of them guys that were unloading them tires.
No,
and
you
what was
didn't.
going
You went on the other side of the truck because after it crashed, I found you at the back of the truck on the other side. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I crashed the drone, and you was like, what? And I ran in the building.
No. She said, I was on the other side of the truck. She said, babe.
So you did.
I heard something said, babe.
So you did.
I was like, oh man, what she done did?
Now? Okay, so before we
what
get
she
there,
done did because that boy right there, I mean, she done did something. Before
we get there, he handed me the remote and he walked off. So I'm trying to get shots of the box truck coming from the back up the side. Whatever's in my mind, I'm always thinking about what I'm going to put in the video.
Check this out. When we first got there and pulled up, I told her, I said, look, babe, I said, you got a whole lot of feel out there.
You did.
But you can play with this thing all day long, take it up, move it around, get you some good shots in.
Yeah.
Don't go toward the building.
So I came toward the building trying to get a close-up on the truck and kind of pan up to the front. I was toward the back of the building, and the remotes are backwards. Now, the whole time my husband had the remote controller, he kept telling himself forward, backward, and he was doing it with his fingers. But I never got
I kept telling myself, forward is backwards.
Got you.
Left is right.
He kept
right is
saying
left.
it, but it wasn't registering for me because I wasn't actually doing it. He kept saying it.
You want to know why I didn't register?
He was programming himself how the remotes work. So when I got it,
the reason why I didn't register to her because she don't really listen at me. You see what I'm saying? She really don't. She really don't listen at me, man.
Sometimes people have to actually do things.
She listens at.
Click.
I'm telling you when she listens at me. When she crashed the drone, and I have to emphasize.
We ain't got there yet. So anyway, I was too close to the building, and I thought I was moving it forward toward me.
Not too close to the building. Up to the roof.
Yeah.
Too close to the building.
So there's a ledge. It wasn't
an overhang.
It wasn't the roof of the building, but it was an overhang.
It's an overhang. The roof is here, and the roof is here. The roof is here, and so it has an overhang that sits out here. Right. So she's dingling with the drone close to the building out here where the ledge is.
So I said, I need to move this drone away from the building. So I went to push it forward, forgetting that if you push it forward, the drone is going to go backwards. If you push it backwards, the drone goes forward or whatever. I had it backwards. And as soon as I did that.
First of all, why do you have that drone that you don't know how to fly yet? Like a real pilot, so close to the building.
That was the
Your husband ain't got it close to the building.
He didn't go near the building.
Right. Now, these are some of the things I have to go through, y'all.
He didn't go near the building. I was trying to be a daredevil. Next thing I know, it
Don't
crashed.
crash the drone.
I'm sorry. Give me some sugar.
And look, then I had to get, when she crashed the drone, right?
Give me some sugar.
When she crashed that drone, she gonna talk about, babe. I said, man, she done did something, man. I was like, I ain't say nothing.
I was scared to death.
I just did it like that. I just did it like that right here, man. I just said, man, she done did something. And I said, babe.
I was
like, oh yeah, she done did something, man. She done did something. So I walked around the truck. I done crashed the drone. Boy, I was hot then, man.
He was mad.
Man, I was hot then, man.
Mad. Oh,
Not because she crashed the drone, but because she crashed it on top of the building.
On top of the ledge, not on top of the building, on top of the ledge.
Now guess who got to go on top of the building?
Okay.
And get the
so
drone
I told
down.
him I crashed the drone.
Not her.
So I told him I crashed the drone, but I couldn't stand there and explain. I run in the building. What?
You think they got a ladder? I said, man, them folks ain't got no ladder. Gonna reach way up down on top of no building like that right there.
I had to go see.
She went in there and got, now this building is something like, just take two, I'd say 25, 30 feet up in the air. You're gonna have to take around about 2 or 3 basketball goals from the NBA and stack them on top of each other before you get to the top.
It wasn't on the top of the building, it was on the ledge.
Before you get to the top of that building, you're gonna have to get you 3 basketball goals. Stack them on top of each other.
So anyway, I ran inside. I asked him if he had a ladder, because I crashed the drone.
Now,
He said, I thought I heard something.
See how embarrassing it is for Junior.
So he first he said he didn't have a ladder. Then he thought about it. He said, yeah, I got a ladder. So he went and got the ladder. And I leaned it against the truck. What?
He went and got a ladder that was tall, just as tall as I am. I'm taller than the ladder.
Well, that's all he had.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you got to go about 10 more ladders up to get to the top of the building.
You didn't have to go 10 ladders to get to the top of the building. You didn't have to. The ladder got you on top of the truck.
There you go.
Then
I had to take the ladder, put the ladder on the dock plate, lean it up against the truck, go up the ladder, get on the back of my box truck's top, where it's real fragile at. It ain't no sturdy stuff up there. It's fragile up there.
Then I handed you the ladder.
I had to pull the ladder up.
Well, I handed it to you.
Then I had to lean the ladder against the little ledge that was sticking out right there. And I shook the ledge. The ledge, I thought it was going to be sturdy, you know what I mean? The thing was flopping around a little bit. I was like, man.
It took him a minute to decide to get up there.
I was like, man, the stuff they want me to get me into, man, this stuff they want me to get me into, I am not going to keep putting up with that right here. Now she going to have to follow what I say.
Till death do us part.
She going to have to follow what I say. I'm trying to tell you now, she going to have to follow what I say.
So anyway.
Oh, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it.
He's on top of the box truck. He tells me to hand him he begrudgingly tells me to hand him the ladder. He was mad. He was mad. All I could do was say, yes, babe. Yes, babe. So I handed him the ladder. He pulled it up. And then, like he said, the ledge was real rickety, but he finally decided to give it a try. So he climbed the ladder up on top of the ledge, and he had to walk all the way over to where the drone was. Now, in the process, I climbed off the side of the box truck.
No. Hold on. You always leave some stuff out.
Okay, go ahead.
So I got the drone, had to ease back.
Yeah, he was walking slow.
Had to walking easy.
Yeah.
Didn't want to stomp, walk on across. He had to tiptoe like you don't want to disturb man and let that stuff fall down. I got down. I put the drone down and got down off the ladder. Cause man, that's a dangerous spot up there. Real dangerous. I just had seen an article in one of our spiritual magazines, videos that really emphasized the point of being safe. You know, safe in your work and all that you do. You know, you may
home and your work. Everywhere.
Yeah, you know, your job. You know, working around the yard, dealing with any type of
equipment,
light equipment, heavy equipment, have to be safe, man, because you know those things can they can kill us. And see, God puts a real value on life, you know. So he wants us to stay alive and be alive. So we just had a video on safety, and what really got me was that she really wasn't paying attention. She didn't have that in mind. She just, you know, focused on trying to fly the drone. And, you know, my focus most of the time is on, you know, safety, safety, because if you're injured, you can't run your box truck.
Right.
if you're dead, you can't run your box truck.
Right.
You don't want to be laying up in the hospital with a broke leg, eye done got put out, head done got banged up, where you got a fractured brain, a skull, and you got brain damage and stuff, in your box truck that's sitting out there, and you're sitting in the emergency room or in the hospital or in your home, you're saying, if I just had been safe, if I could go back and be safe. So safety is a real big issue with me.
I'll never do it again, honey.
And so I got down off the box truck.
I'll never do it again, honey.
I got down off the box truck. I got down off the top of the box truck. Got the drone down, got down off the top of the box truck.
Wait a minute. Before you got up there, as soon as you got up there, I climbed down off the side. So instead of me going out the door, yeah, because I had to film you. That's how I filmed you.
Oh, yeah, you did film.
So instead of me walking around the
she
building,
did what she did. Let me tell y'all what she did now. Before I got down off the top with that little ledge sticking out over where the drone is.
When you first got up there.
Right, when I first got up there, I was so hot, I told her, I was like, you want to be filming something, you want to do the YouTube thing, you should do what you should be YouTubing me walking that ledge up your this unsafe spot. Oh man, if I fall from up here, these folks ain't gonna pay for it. All this melting eye. I want the people to see what you doing to me, man.
So instead of me running around to the door and walking
Did you film that?
What?
Me up there on top?
Yeah.
What's that?
I got it.
It's gonna be on this video?
It's gonna be on this video.
Oh, well, y'all see.
So I went through the box truck was at the dock plate, and I went through the little side.
She climbed down off the side of the back of the box truck.
Yeah.
And I've told her, I was like, look.
I got down with no problem. I filmed him.
I told the lady, I said, look, when we first got that box truck, I tried to get up on the side right there. When you get up back there where the lift gate is. I got on up there, man, but it was so off balance because you don't have anything to grab onto on this side, but you got something to grab onto on this side. And you got steps you ain't got nothing to grab onto, and you swing it back around. So, a female, she got a little weight on and stuff like that. And female, and I'm like, man, that'll be real. Man, that'll be dangerous for her.
Well, I got down with no problem.
Because I almost fell
off. I filmed him. And then I came back up with no problem, and I grabbed the ladder and helped, so he could climb down off the box truck on the ladder. So he came down okay. And when he came down, I forget which one of the guys said, man, if we wait on this guy right here, it's going to be a minute. So we can go ahead.
One of the managers at that place sign up they said, if you want to roll these tires to me, we can go ahead and get this done, because that guy, my partner right there, he's got a lot of things to do, and he got a few things. It's gonna take a while before he can get over here, man. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll roll the tires. I was like, I ain't no good roller, but I'll roll them out to you.
So he was getting ready to roll the tires out, and I don't remember why I needed to go back to the truck, but I ended up going back out the back of the truck again.
Climbing back down the back of that truck again, the part that I told her not to do.
I got down just fine the first time and got back up. What happened the second time?
When she went to go down the second time, I was lifting the door up. I heard something go bloop, 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 bloop.
You ain't hear all
I looked around like that right there, man. That lady was going down. She had lost her grip on this. Her weight.
My foot slipped through.
Her weight pulled her back, so her foot slipped. She couldn't, and she ain't had nothing to grab onto over there. And man, she hit butt first, boom.
Then head.
And then I seen her head hit back. I'm like, oh man, I hope her head don't hit hard. Good thing she had got that hair to the man.
Man, I was limping.
But I see why them girls had that thing up just in case they get in a fight. They got some cushion. Hey,
I was so embarrassed. My shoe came off. It was all the way under the truck. All I could do was just get up and limp away. I was so
everything, all that madness went away from me. I got scared. I'm like, man, she ain't hurt herself. I hope she ain't hurt herself.
When he realized I was okay, then he got mad again because I should have never been going out the back of the truck.
Man.
He was so mad that when I came back in through the door this time, because I did try to come back up the truck, and he was like, through the door. So I went around to the door and I came in, and I had started filming him. I got just a little bit of footage I put in of him rolling the tires. And he was like, no. Now, he wanted me to record him up on the ledge, but he didn't want me to record him rolling the tires.
No, man, because I'm the one who rolled the tires. She ain't rolling no tires.
He was mad.
Man, I was hot, man. I was hot, man.
I don't know if he was more hot about being up on the ledge at this point or mad that I failed doing something that he had told me not to do.
Both of them. Both of them.
So anyway, it took them no time. Halfway through, the guy came and helped Walter, gave him a break. It took them no time to unload. He was so mad at me, y'all. I know I was supposed to drive back. He was so mad at me. He got in and didn't say one word to me until we got back to the house. No, we stopped and got something to eat. We stopped and got something to eat. Yeah, we went to Louisa's. Remember we got dinner?
Let me tell you how it happened. She ain't gonna tell you the whole like happened. Okay, when we got back in the truck, the guy got finished, I let the back of the door down, and everything, man. She went in there, got the paperwork, BOL signed, and bill of sale or whatever that thing is, they be signing. And
well, it's the BOL, but once they sign it, it's the POD.
The POD, proof of delivery.
Yeah.
She went in there and got that right there. Then she gonna come back outside talking about, you want me to drive?
Limping. I'm limping.
Yo, I'm like, man, I want you to drive. Man, you don't get over there in that seat, put that seat back on.
I'm limping. That was loving of you, though. Man or not.
Man,
he was
I was hot, man. I was hot, man. I was like, man, you ain't gonna try to knock me off going on up the road. Talking about, babe, I'm sorry, babe. Shoot. So we drove on back. I had a straight shot on back. Got on back. By the time we got back towards my hometown, it's a little cafe. I was like, well, I don't need to be mad out of all the way. I gotta kind of ease the thing up a little bit. I'm kind of figure out how I can ease it up on the road. Now I want to look over the other man. I kind of look over there to the right to the mirror and see. Could I see a car coming up on the side? I know when no car coming, so I can glance over there and see how she's looking crazy.
That's what you were doing?
She was looking crazy. She was looking crazy. I look over there in the mirror and I glance over there. I turn back straight.
Oh, he's such a sweet.
So I said, well, I got to eat.
You love me, don't you?
I said, I got to eat it thing on up a little bit.
You don't love me?
Yeah, God love you. You don't stop thinking, sugar. Watch out. Let me tell you this story. I said, I got to eat it thing on up a little bit. I said, man, what am I going to do? I said, oh, I know what I do. I go by the favorite little restaurant and get some dinner.
That's our breakfast spot and dinner spot.
When we go that way.
When we go that way, yeah.
And I was like, okay then. So when she ain't know how, she was still with her mouth stuck out because I ain't saying that to her everything. By the time I got to that little restaurant, she was lit up like
I said, he ain't mad at me. I had to limp out the truck.
Oh. I'm like, man, you lady, man. Well, y'all don't know what I go through, man.
But that's it, you guys. So let me tell you about the drone. So the only damage was, what do you call them?
One of the propellers.
Yeah, but the drone came, and on the box it was supposed to be a few extra, but there were no extra propellers in the box. So,
well, I was glad too, man. She could.
So I had ordered a pack of 24 from Amazon, and it came with little tiny screwdrivers. So we got back to the house, and it said unable to fly because of the propellers. So we changed out one of the propellers, and it works just fine. No problems.
Whew.
No problems. But, well, I didn't tell my husband, but I'll tell it now. It's not really a secret. When I signed up for the, you have to register the drone in the system to connect the app to it. And connect the app to the drone, you have to register it. And when you register it, asks if you want the drone insurance. It's $49 and it covers 2 crashes. So if there's any damage, if you crash, it will replace your drone 2 times. And it was $49 for those 2 replacements. I thought that was an excellent deal based off the fact that when we looked up the drone, it came in at like $5.99, $6.99, something like that on Amazon.
And thank you for the subscriber.
Yeah, thank you so much again, whoever you are.
Yeah, that was really thoughtful of you.
Yeah, but we've had the drone up once or twice since then. The drone isn't having any problems. We just had to replace the propeller, that one propeller that broke. And yeah, that was it. Anything else you want to tell the people about me?
Yeah, we got one more problem.
What's that?
Just one more.
What's that?
Got to have a supervisor. Got to get a supervisor for her when she fly the drone.
Well, you better get me a supervisor then. So anyway, that's our story time, you guys. We hope you enjoyed it. We wanted to tell you exactly what happened. And it was just too long to put on the end of that Dothan, Alabama video. So I hope you enjoyed this video.
Hey man, y'all be peace. Y'all be safe out there, man.
Yeah.
Be safe, man. Whatever you do, be safe.
Yeah. And this video is actually going to post tomorrow, which is what's today? Tuesday? Tomorrow. It'll post tomorrow, which is the day before Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate holidays, you guys, but we know that this is a dangerous time of the year for anyone.
Yeah, right.
And we want you, as you're getting together with your families and doing whatever you're doing over this long weekend, to just be safe.
And everything, be safe.
Yeah, just be safe. We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.